minds. We're here to talk about these housewives. But before we get started, please do all of the things at the bottom of the screen. Like the video, it's a free way to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment down in the comment section, sharing your thoughts. We're keeping it cute. And speaking of sharing, share this video. We share your videos because sharing is indeed caring. And the Cash App and Venmo are there for those who want to put a little something in the tip jar. But I'm not alone to talk about these housewives, okay? You see it? You see it? I got my ladies with me, and we're gonna talk about them because
Hey.
they be putting us through it. We're gonna start with Mo.
Oh, geez.
Do your best to give it a rating and an overall before we get into the breakdown.
I can't say I wasn't entertained. I'd say I was more annoyed than entertained. I was annoyed. I was annoyed midway, almost majority of the episode. I was annoyed. If anything, the plot of it all, but was it entertaining? Sure. It was entertaining. I give it the same thing I gave it the other one. I gave it 8. That's it. That's all.
That's generous of you giving it an 8. Especially saying what you said. We gonna roll with it, Candy.
Yeah, for me, it was entertaining. It was funny, Angela is the conductor because she keeps the train moving. She's as annoying as it can be to some. But I appreciate her moving the story along. So by asking the questions, whether she's annoying or not, I appreciate it. She's my girl. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride with her.
Oh Lord. Not the Fisher.
But yeah, it's confusing at some points, but then it's like, okay, all right, whatever. It's only episode 7. I ain't gonna stress it.
I feel like they was playing with us with the edit.
Entertained at the same time. Yeah.
What would you rate it, Candy?
I give it an 8. It was a good episode. It was good. It had a lot of moving parts. It was good. It was good.
Shayna, what say you? They giving it an 8. I don't know if I'll give it an 8, but let's see what Shayna has to say.
I give it a 7. I mean, like Mo said, I wasn't bored. It's better than last season, that's for sure. But
okay,
what are we arguing about exactly? So I'm gonna give it a 7.
That's what the annoying part for me is. I'm like, it was entertaining, but I was annoyed.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 7 also. I'm just gonna wait on hold and see when Kay decides what Kay want to give us, but we'll get into it. The episode is season 17.
What? By the time to give us some, it'll be the end.
Yeah, because we really like halfway.
This is 7. This is like the midway. Yeah, it's not like
okay. We got time. She said let her cook, and I'm gonna let her cook.
She didn't cook this episode. She did the reverse.
I didn't say that.
She overcooked because
yeah, she didn't go back where she came from. I don't know if this was the right.
I mean, I like it. I've been rooting for her. I've been waiting for her to clock in, but not this type of clock in. I'm like, girl, you clocking in reverse. Like, what's we doing?
Yeah.
How we gonna get into it? It's season 17, episode 7, as the lady said. Dynasty, Diamonds, and Dramas. So I got a little something, not too much on these slides, child. We pick up where we left off, talking about hot chili cheese Fritos of it all, and the whole scissor accusations. So the girls are joking in the confessional, talking about Kelly is too small to ride Portia's ride. I said they are something else. Portia says last year in Miami after Grenada, she was taking a little, 304 bath, and Kelly saw her goodies and told Shamia she wants a piece of that. Portia says she curbed her in the elevator and went to her room, but Shamia does not recall this conversation. Now, whether she actually recalls or she's just, disagreeing with Portia, I don't know. Kelly says that she is not into women, and if she was, it would not be goofy Portia. So they're going back and forth for a little while, and Portia tells her that she can shove her flowers up her arse. And Kelly says she doesn't need a rose. And then the conversation leads to talking about a rose. So Kay, she's sitting there, she's befuddled. She's like, y'all just tearing to each other, and then the next minute, y'all cool. Yes, Kay. That's exactly what they do. Shayna, you want to talk about anything on the get on the bus?
This one K first was just, because girl, it's season 17. Like, come on. I mean, why are you acting? Oh, this what y'all do? Duh. They've been doing it for the last 16 seasons. Why are you acting like you never watched the show? If you never watched the show, you should have started watching some of the show before you joined the cast. Yes, this is what they do. And whatever they was arguing about wasn't all that deep. Like, we can't stay mad forever. We got to show the film. We got to push forward. Even Pinky got a clue. So I don't know why Kay is struggling so much with this. Like, you're new to this franchise, but you're not new to reality TV. This is ridiculous. Like, she's just looking for a reason to have an issue. And this whole woe is me, and I can't believe, oh my God, this is what y'all do. Girl, well then, if you don't like it, go back home.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was given. Because later on, I think Portia was like, saying something about her going home. Now I don't know if she meant go home from Dallas or go home from the show. Guess you can take that into your own interpretation.
Even though the wrong thing was kind of crazy, because like, how did we get here? But and then Portia telling that lie about Kelly. I mean, I don't know. Even if Kelly do want her, Portia's storytelling, like, girl, I can't believe you could have told the story so bad.
Portia really needs to stop. This is how we got in trouble last time. Yeah, when Phaedra had to leave the show and you was on. Yeah, she might want to leave that alone. Mo, your thoughts?
Really no thoughts at all. Like, I really don't have nothing. Like, I really, somebody you trying to scissor me. We know Portia's full of
left nothing to be desired.
You know she's full of shit.
She think everybody want her. Like, girl, everybody don't want you.
Yeah, everybody don't want
tell
her.
Portia that.
I don't know if platinum puss would I put it more like stale puss, but
Right. That was a platinum. Good
and Kelly talking about Portia not your type. She don't do big and goofy. I'm like, girl, have you seen your ex-husband? Was you drunk that night? And you said I do? Like, girl, no.
And the whole duration of marriage?
Right. I was going to say before we got to the I do's, because we shouldn't even made it that far.
Then you had 3 of his kids.
Okay.
Lucky them kids look like her. I'm going to just leave it at that.
And Kelly wasn't saying all that when she was rubbing her face and her girls.
Oh.
The minute Portia gave her a hug, she was just resting right there. Like,
I mean, it do give, they both want to, but we going to leave it alone because, sometimes somebody needs to bust Portia's bubble. So, I guess.
Shamia ain't having that.
Oh, Lord. Candy, are you there? Do you want to comment on this or you want to move on to the restaurant? This is them in the bus talking about this. I said, do you have any comments about the scissoring of it all and the accusations in Miami, or how we moved from that to the Rose and K. Michelle was astounded, or do you just want to move on to the restaurant and get to the oysters of it all?
I just hate when people bring up stuff they cannot prove. Yeah, I just hate when they say stuff they can't prove or that sounds fake. I know we got to produce a TV show, but I don't like to have to produce a TV show. Just be authentic, be real, and if you're saying something, be able to back it up, show proof. Like, girl, here's the text message right here that you said the other person saying that she don't remember that. She ain't saying yes or no. She said she don't remember it. So that don't mean it don't mean it didn't happen. That don't mean it did happen. But the third party saying I don't remember. Listen, what are we doing? I don't. You know what? I don't care.
They don't know either. Portia just be talking, child. Portia just be talking. So we get to this restaurant. And Pinky got to go to the restroom, child. She done had a little bit too much tequila and not enough food on her stomach. I said, you better Never mind. And the ladies are sitting there ordering and talking about the gala and how the men are going to be coming the next day. So Cynthia goes in there to check on Pinky, and Pinky is sick. Okay, 50 Cent got to bring her some ginger ale, talking about that's why you need to be nice to people. I'm like, Cynthia, she really didn't need you. Somebody was escorting her in and escorting her out of there. But in any case, so when she comes back, she tells the ladies and they want to go, but she says, basically Pinky ain't in no condition to get in the car right now. But when she is, they're going to leave. And so Drew's like, oh, be careful of those oysters. So Portia's like, let me check them. She said that the vajayjay is clean. And she said, this one might have a little scent. And baby Drew's face and Kay's face is yikes. So then Shamia, I think, was asking Kay how she's feeling, and she said she's not ready to say, but she doesn't feel safe with the girls. So Portia starts talking about, I didn't intend to have the conversation on the bus with Kelly, and she wanted an individual conversation, and she wants to take back what she said and have another conversation. And Kelly's like, I'm good. We good on it. And Portia's like, okay, so she agrees to move on. Then Drew decides to ask Kay, what had her feeling that way. I'm like, why do we keep going into the same topic multiple times? Like, it's not enough. Everybody got to ask the same question. So Kay's like, listen, I've been standoffish with you because you keep saying that I know Black, and I don't know him. He just be in my DMs, and I think she said her little sister's DMs, but she's married and she doesn't really appreciate it. So she said that's the talk around ATL, and Drew was trying to connect Kay with Black. And that's what Kay kind of says in her confessional. Drew says that she only brought it up once and didn't know he was in her DMs. And she says, oh, she's single. He's single and he could do whatever he want to do. And Cynthia was like, oh, you seem like you like each other. And she's like, yeah, he probably likes me, but you don't know what the future holds. He just was in love last last night. Whatever, Drew. Let's go there before we get into Shamia's faces. Mo, we'll start with you. What was we just talking about, child? About Portia and Kelly of it all, Pinky being sick, any or all of that. The oysters, I guess we get into the oysters later, child.
Poor Pinky, I'm like, in my video I ain't uploaded yet. I was like, slut down, slutty vegan down. Like she was in the toilet, child. Like poor thing. Poor thing. That tequila told, yeah, she should have had a chef or something make her a quick vegan sandwich or something. Like you can't. And she was throwing it back too. They were showing her like really drinking the tequila of it all, but ain't nothing wrong with pre-gaming, but pre-game on a full stomach or something on your stomach. Or it could have been no greasy ass fries. I don't know how the fries was cooked. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if she ever asked that question when she ordered. Because they was either some pork or some beef, in my opinion, but
I don't know that man of it all. I mean, you familiar with that man, you don't know that man like that. And I know you're a married woman for like 2 weeks. I guess. Drew only said once. I said this on my video. I'm gonna say it here. I can only go off for what was shown. I don't like to watch an episode that I have to play a game of Clue. Okay? If I have to play a game of Clue, I don't want it. This is what I said on my solo video. I don't want this episode. If I have to play a game of Clue, that's no fun for me. I watch shows like this for entertainment purposes, okay? Because there's a lot of real shit going on in this world that Orange Face is getting on my nerves with. Like, I use this to escape. I don't want to play Clue when I watch these shows. And I'm disappointed in Kay. I still like her, but girl, no. I just, you want to shake somebody?
Yeah. I believe.
I had a little rant.
I feel you.
What was the question?
We was just discussing the scene. What no particular question. Just your
Oh,
feelings
damn.
on
My
yeah.
bad for the little rant. Yeah, but I understand she's a married woman. I don't understand why she harping, and she brings black up more than anybody, even Drew, for what I seen. Okay, and the damn producers love to do a flashback because they've been flashing back the hell out of K, bringing up sad to see it, but girl, no. Whoever told you some tea or whatever, they send you up for the okie doke. They making you look crazy. Okay. And I'm with Drew. I'm glad she said Drew been saying like she's not with this man because she got a lot going on. What she do? Mind you, she got to be out the house at the end of this month. But so yeah, she do got a lot going on. She don't need to be entertained no damn black. I mean, I understand he's there for like as a friend to forget what you got really going on. But
I feel like if that is the situation behind the scenes with like them setting it up to seem like Kay is talking to that man, then just let it play out. Don't say nothing. Let it play
that's
out,
what
and
I
then when
said
it
in my
comes
video.
up, then just make your comments. Say what you got to
That's what I
say. But
said,
if ain't
girl.
nobody brought it up, like that's not how you get ahead of it.
I'm like, girl, that's why I said she doing it reverse. I'm like, what we doing?
Shayna, you got any thoughts on this between Kay and Drew? And yeah, we're gonna have another. I was gonna say we're gonna have about 60 million conversations of the same conversation throughout this thing. So if you only got a couple, a couple of things, that's fine. If you got nothing at all, that's cool too.
Yeah, I just feel like Pinky should have been they're throwing up in the bathroom. I was like, girl.
Oof.
Even though I forgot that she didn't have nothing but a couple of French fries for the whole entire day. But it's like, girl, if you know that you ain't hardly eat, why would you sit around? That sloppiness, like, girl, you just started this job.
Hello.
Soon to be that sloppy like that. That is just ugh, yuck. And it's all Drew, and it just got Kay looking crazy because it's like you keep saying that Drew keeps bringing it up. When you're the only person that's talking about him in it, then it's like, all right.
They giving that man too much airtime for me. I ain't gonna hold it.
All right, because it's like we can't even be like, oh, it's editing. Because then Drew was like, well, the only time I said anything was on the Sprinter. So okay, it's not that. So it's like, hey, you are. Do you want him at this point? Because why do you keep talking about him? I'm a married woman. I'm a married woman. Like, are you? But okay, I know you're a newlywed. You're excited, but is that who you really wanted to be married to? Because you can't stop talking about Black. Meanwhile,
I
Black
hope not, because he ain't all that.
time. I'm like,
Exactly. Ain't nothing to talk about.
hey, EJ.
Hey,
Black
EJ.
Hi.
We don't even know what I didn't even know what he did. I forgot he sold a hookah. Like a man that sells hookah your time.
I've never seen his stuff online. I only heard Drew talk about it at the reunion last time. I don't. I'm sorry to this man. I don't
only
know
saw
this
it
man.
online. Yeah, I don't follow that man. I
don't
saw
even-
when he
you don't
first
even-
blew up.
I was gonna say I ain't never even seen that.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Yeah, it was. Yeah, he had like a what's her name? Stormy from Canva effect when she first got her billion or million on TikTok.
Did
That's how it was with him.
Because we know who
He wasn't
Stormy
on
is.
TikTok. He wasn't on TikTok. I'm talking about when he first came out. Now I don't know because I don't.
How long has he been out? Like, who is this man? Sorry to this man.
Oh yeah, he been out for a good minute. I know. Sorry to this man. Yeah. It happened during COVID. Blow up situation. So that's why I said like
maybe I should have gotten
now I don't know how his business doing. But when he first came out, yeah.
What more did Kay need to clarify after that conversation? I don't think she needed to clarify anymore as far as the Black thing. That really should have been put to bed and we could have just moved on. But
yeah, because
Candy, you have any thoughts on this conversation?
Clarify anything in this conversation. At this point, she had her mind made up that she was gonna have an issue with Drew, and that was just that.
Yeah, she should let the
the only thing she
should
said
let it
kind
play
of
out.
brought up was that it only was the DMs. That's kind of the only part I feel like she added in this moment. I feel like prior to that, she's just like, I don't know that man. And this conversation, she was like, he just been in the DMs. So I was like, okay.
And production keep flashing back to the flashbacks of it all. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Candy, you got any commentary before we move on to Shamia's face
Yes.
next morning?
So because Drew said I only said it once on the Sprinter van, it's kind of like, what is Kay talking about? And maybe one time was more than enough, or maybe she's included. Maybe she misspoke. I don't know, and I don't want to think what somebody thought. So let me stop saying that. I don't know. I don't know. She said she don't know the man. She said she a whole married woman, and you trying to do this, that, and maybe because she got all these other thoughts in her head, what somebody done put in her head, who that person is, I don't know. Maybe that's a part of the problem too. And then it seems like Drew might have said it more than once. I don't know. I just know what they showed us. Drew, we heard Drew said one time they met. Well, they did the thing on iPhone at Portia's house. That was an introduction. That was a friendly introduction. That was a familiar introduction. And then she mentioned him again on the bus. So I don't know why you keep bringing it up or whatever. You just that the third. I think Kay is putting two and two together, and she's trying to get four, but she really not, because it don't look like four to us. It might be four to her, but it ain't to us. I don't know. Kay had a lot going on. I love you down, but she had a lot going on.
Yeah, even
if I
if
don't
she
make
did,
sense, thank you, Kay. I don't know.
let's say Drew was behind her back saying, "Oh, Kay knows black, Kay knows black." Once y'all was on a screen and you said, "I don't know that man. I don't know him like that." That still should have been the end of it. Like,
That
okay,
should've been
well,
it.
you cleared it up then. There's nothing else.
Yep.
We don't care. She still has a whole husband. Like, Kay keeps talking about I'm a married woman. Well, so is Drew, technically.
Thank you. And I need, see, that's why I'm not for her to have the black on the TV show. Black should not be, nobody should know nothing about black. You should be a little bit more discreet than you are, ma'am. You shouldn't give Ralph nothing to use on you. Not that we care about Ralph, but I'm just saying, just to protect yourself and your kids, the way your kids are going to view you, I think that should have been private. So, I don't know.
I mean, she ain't really did nothing but have him on a FaceTime and go on a date with him. So I mean, that's nothing that her kids can't see. Now Ralph is a whole nother subject.
But you're married.
Ralph really just needs to mind his business.
Yeah,
to me, I don't know.
Well, to make it even,
I get what you're saying. I'm so over Ralph at this point.
And it
going
will
on
be
dates.
even.
You're still married. You're going on dates. You're on FaceTime for 3-4 hours with this man. You calling him after you and Kaden got into it. You calling this man. But yes, you're still married to him, but y'all not together, and your kids know y'all not together. It just don't. To me, it just don't look right. She ain't moving right. Nobody should even know you got a man. Okay, you should not
He's
have
not
a man.
her man. She just said he ain't her man.
You shouldn't be
claiming that's not her man.
You shouldn't be doing nothing.
Even
Even when she was with the woman, you shouldn't even be with her. Nobody should know that. To me, nobody should know your damn business.
Well, technically, everybody else was exposing her business. They
Right.
Nobody should know it though.
But it wasn't
because Ralph did that up.
Nobody.
They in Atlanta, Candy. Like everybody's being recycled in these relationships from other shows.
Don't nobody know who Phaedra going with.
That group is like.
Don't nobody know who Phaedra going with.
She ain't going with nobody. You see her with every man. She's flirting with every other.
Phaedra ain't laying by herself all the time.
Every man,
that's gonna make it her man.
But to be honest, I don't care who Phaedra lay with.
I'm just saying we don't know. All we know is Chi.
I don't want to know, to be honest.
We don't know. I'm just saying, not that we want to know or not. I'm just saying I would not have my business out there in the position Drew's in. You always on the low end. You always on the losing end. Don't add nothing else to it. Like don't nobody know who Candy hunching. Don't. That's my thing. If you're married and you're going through a divorce, you're separated, should nobody know none of your business. That's my whole thing.
You can't be on reality TV and not tell your business.
On TV.
Yes, you can.
And
you're still married, so that should not be a part of your storyline. Find something else to do. That shouldn't be it. That's just me. That shouldn't be it.
I feel like he wouldn't be that big of a storyline if Kay didn't keep going.
I don't know, because I feel like last season when she was trying to do her music and stuff, and then Dennis got brought into it, I was aggravated with that. So I
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I would rather hear about this than that Dennis forced thing. That
yeah,
wasn't
because
really.
that just
That's
was
just Portia
bull
just going
crap.
around. At least she's not lying. Portia's just flat out
that
lying.
that forced the forces that
Yeah,
they was
Portia
forcing
just
her
be lying
music.
and getting away with it. My only issue with Drew is not that she's married to Ralph and that Black as a storyline. Is that Kay keeps saying I'm married, as if Drew doesn't know what it's like to be a married woman. Drew's been married for a long time, so even though she's not
That's
with
why she
Ralph
said, I got a
anymore,
lot going
he
on. I'm not trying to
understands
be with that
that.
man.
Right, so it's like you keep saying I'm married. She's not pushing him on you. She didn't say you used to date Black. She said, "Oh, you know him."
That would be different.
Right, she didn't. She
But
didn't say any of that. So
but in
she
K mind, she is because it comes up later on.
yeah, in her mind, but
That's
not in
what
the
the people
reality.
had
That's what
told
I'm
Kay.
saying. Like,
That's
yeah,
her
Kate. That's
her
what I'm saying. Kate
version.
confused the hell out of me. I don't know, like,
See,
what is coming
you ain't the
from.
only one, child. You ain't the only
And
one.
I
Cause I'm
half
like,
watched the episode because it was. I
not I
mean,
have watched.
I did. It was fun. It was
Girl,
funny and confusing at
listen,
the same time. That makes sense out of
I
movie.
watched it 2 full times. So I listen, if I didn't have to be, hosting, I would have half watched that ish too. I'm just saying.
I
Just saying.
watched
I
it
don't
3
blame you.
times just for certain
Watch it
scenes,
once.
especially Angela's, because she had me cracking up. Certain, if y'all pay attention to Angela, we'll get to it because
Angela,
she
yeah,
did that.
yeah.
She
So
did the head
as
down like I tried.
yes. So as we wrapping this dinner up, Shamia is over there making faces. And when they get ready to walk out, Kate kind of pulls her to the side and tells her, that she needs to really just chill out because she keeps making it worse for herself. And Shamia's just saying she's just basically tired of them. Continue to bring up Portia, which I can understand, but you know, her and Portia don't want to deal with it, so don't make them deal with it. I guess I'd rather that than to continue for them to ask Shamia about it when she didn't really deal with it at the reunion. So we're not gonna really deal with it here. So the next day we're on day 3. The ladies, they meet for breakfast. Pinky's feeling better. She says she was dehydrated and she appreciates their concern. Angela's like, yeah, we don't kick you while you're down. We want you to stand up. I said, well, damn. So Cynthia's like, Cynthia ate that lady artichokes. I said, not you didn't feed her, and now you're over eating her damn artichokes. But I'm a little greedy. I might have been like Cynthia too, child. Phaedra, she goes to check on Kay, and she comes back. As they're having breakfast, they're discussing the evening. Cynthia has her jeweler coming to bring the ladies out, and she wants them to stay in a good place. But when Kay comes down the stairs, Kelly asks how she slept, and Kay says she's good. But then Angela, she don't miss a beat, gets right to it and brings up her feeling unsafe. So Kay starts crying. She says, no, basically she don't feel safe. And that's exactly like Mo said. Angela's head dropped. Soon as Kay start with them tears, she just was like,
I was like,
no tears. We're having a conversation. I said, damn, no sympathy at all. And a few of the ladies get up to kind of surround her and comfort her, and Kay saying, you care about people. How do you say you care about people when you're plotting on them? She can't smile in their face, knowing that. And she says she knows the whole plot. She knows the whole scheme that Todd has set up. So Angela and Portia are like, who's plotting? They asking, do you? She says, you. Who said that? Angela and Portia want to know who's plotting. And Kay's basically like, they know who they are. Portia says she feels responsible and she wants her to get to know everybody, but she doesn't feel good about it. That's when she says something about her going home, child. And I was like, okay. Kay says she can't do it, but she hears all the jokes. And she said, you are low down, mother effer, and that's why you ain't got ish. In the confessional, she says, last night after they left dinner, somebody called her and told her there was a plot this whole time. One was to imply that she was a Black, and 2 to talk about a rumor her ex brought up 8 years ago, which kind of ties into the whole oyster of it all. And the ladies want to know, like I said, who said that? But Kay is silent. Angela doesn't appreciate Shamia's faces. Again, she says Kay confided in her and a few other people. And she was like, well, why would you hide that from the group? Angela's asking her. She's like, because that's her business to tell. And that's what a good friend does. So Kay in her confessional says she spoke to Shamia and Kelly and let them know something was up. Kelly doesn't remember what she said. I said, damn, Kelly. But Shamia says that she asked them not to speak on it. Let's stop there, child, because it's a lot. So we'll start with Shayna. Your thoughts on the really ain't really nothing to say about the breakfast. It's mainly we're getting into Kay and the tears.
Hey, Nita.
Hey, Nita, girl.
Hey, no.
I'm surprised she up. Oh, karate.
Just
But and right, more various, more beautiful biscuit in your mouth. Like this whole situation, it was like it was nice and good. People down there with no wigs on, no makeup, just enjoying eating. Here come Kay. Like she just a negative Nancy. Like she's got this dark cloud over her head. Like, girl, this whole situation was just crazy. Like, what are you even somebody told you something, you heard something, and you not ready to address it. If you ain't ready to say what was said, who said it, who you're talking to, girl, leave it on the playground. We don't care. Like, if you're not gonna say who you talking to, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. I don't want to hear it. Like, say who you talking to. But I was cracking up with like Portia holding the knee, Phaedra fanning her. Like, I'm with Angela. Girl, go eat some breakfast. Maybe you should have ate some breakfast first. And maybe you would have felt better. If you would have got some eggs, maybe you would have felt a little better before you came down here with this. Like, you look crazy. What are you crying about? I feel like she too traumatized from Love and Hip Hop, then she don't need to do reality anymore. She don't need to do nothing else. Like, look, just go ahead and just sing, and that's it. But or maybe she could have been there as a friend of capacity. But this was ridiculous. Like, I mean, I was with Angela at first, so she got on my nerves later with Shamia. But this whole situation, I'm like, even Pinky chilling. Why are you acting like this?
yeah. Look, that's why I said I was like, gonna let y'all have it when it came to Kay, because I be trying to have her back. I really do. I be trying to ride for Kay. They've been tearing her ass up, but I'm like, if you're not ready to talk about it, then don't talk about it. That was my only thing, because I feel like direct it, say what it is and direct it. But maybe she didn't want to show all her cards. I don't know. Candy, what say you?
I think she should have kept this shit to herself because it did nothing but cause more confusion from scene 1, scene 2, and later on. If you're not gonna, somebody just said if it ain't somebody ain't respected, just say what it is. If you can't say and call names, don't do it. You can't say what's going on, don't do it. She caused more problems than not, in my opinion. But Angela did ask the question, and she got the ball rolling, got the train moving. But I just wish people would say what it is, call names. If you can't call names, then you need to be quiet.
Hello.
Because now you got more confusion going on. And I know we're producing a television show, and I hate to keep saying it because the shit is annoying. But it's annoying when y'all don't just say what it is. I think she just kept quiet. But I love Kay. Yeah. I do.
I'll be on the fence with Kay, but I think I understood it a little more the second time I watched, and was less confusion. It was just she wasn't being as direct as everybody wanted her to be. Like, she said basically what the rumors were, she just wouldn't say who.
Right.
And I but if you can't you can't just. Never mind. Kay frustrated me this episode. She did.
I feel like we just hanging on to who Kay was on Love and Hip Hop, but this right now, because okay, if you're not gonna say who it is, like you implying stuff and all that, everyone looked really surprised. Like, girl, what are you talking about?
But Portia did the same thing. Stop saying who that Kelly slept with a married man. Who the fuck is this married man? Stop doing stuff like that. If you can't say it, shut your lips, okay? Because you can't give us context clues. Because I need y'all to talk. I need y'all to say what it is. Yeah. Or don't bring it up at all.
The situation worse, because it's like you saying, okay, somebody in the group is talking about me, but I'm not going to say who. Girl, it don't work like that.
Like, what?
That's not how this works. Don't go on Twitter and complain there. Say what it is right here, right now, or go home.
Mm-hmm. And that's what, say it in the moment. Stop all that later on stuff. Child.
Right. Portia was just lying like she always do. But nobody gonna believe Kay. That's why when Kay is lying, nobody believe her.
She does need time to adjust, because this is different than Love and Hip Hop. And I'm just going to Carlos said, Love and Hip Hop, they get dressed, they get ready to go to a scene. They don't know who they finna go see. But these ladies are
Yeah, I
always
heard that
together. They know
before.
who they finna go visit. Love and Hip Hop is totally different. So he said that's probably why Kay is always looking at the camera in the beginning. That's why she's looking at the camera, and that's why she doesn't understand how they can fuss and argue and cuss each other out, and then they back together. She's a reality vet, but it's a different show. It's a different production. So,
but she didn't just do Love and Hip Hop. She did like 3 other shows after that.
Yeah, that was a long.
But was
yeah,
it
that's
Bravo
true.
though? Was it true? But who was the production? That's the
No.
thing. It's a different. It's
Well,
different.
one was that like boot camp kind of
And Marriage
type
Boot
of show,
Camp
so
was a
that was
completely
totally
different
different.
network.
That's VH1. So who is
Yeah,
that?
Marriage Boot Camp is WeTV.
Okay, so who
right.
is that? That's under the same
So that,
people? I don't know.
no, it's different
I guess
people.
that's different. That's
I
with your
have no
mate
idea.
and other
I think
people.
it's all different people.
But I think that's different
But
when
she's
it's
done
with your,
different styles of reality TV. So she should looking in the camera is insane. You can't even do that on Love and Hip Hop.
I think this is
And
different. Like
why
Carlos
you
mentioned, it made
begging? Why
sense.
you
But
begging Andy to get on the show in the first place if you have not at least watched it?
Well, they said she begged Mona to get on
Is
the
that
show
what
too.
she said?
I don't think she understood what the hell was going on though.
She's been watching the show.
He been watching
We know
it.
what's
Why
going
we
on.
bringing up the man in the basement if
Listen,
you haven't watched it? Come on now, let's be
Exactly.
fair.
She also begged Mona to be on Love and Hip Hop. So
She
this is what she
did,
do.
but she started Atlanta though, didn't she? Didn't was she on season 1 of Atlanta or no?
But Love and Hip Hop was already around. So it was like you got an idea.
right? 'Cause we started in New York.
You already have.
But I mean, I'm just saying that. So did she?
Atlanta been around too long. We can't keep making excuses for Kay. This is
So
ridiculous.
did she start the one in Atlanta then?
She was on the first season.
Was she on the
Atlanta.
first season?
Already
Yes, I
started
believe
New York.
so.
Yeah, we already had New York, so you knew what it was going to be when you signed up. Like you want to get the check, but then you want
I
to get
didn't
on
know
here.
she was begging to be on
We
shows.
say that, but then we don't know. We say that, but we don't know.
Pinky has never had any reality show. Well, she was a producer on Mari. Now that's completely different. But she's never been on camera. Kay's been on camera too many times to act like, oh, I don't know. Like you have more of an idea than we do, and we know what time it is. You acting, oh, this is what y'all do.
I think she's trying to.
I think that's different.
She's trying to
Y'all
get the
bitches make
audience,
up?
the white
What?
audience. I think she's trying to get the.
Are we older and
larger
wiser? Are
audience.
we trying to be a different person, or do you think it has anything to do with that, or
She's
you?
trying
I
to
don't
be
know.
She's trying to be a different person. I
And
think she's like,
I ain't mad at that.
because she keep iterating that she's a wife. So
Girl,
she's
shut
thinking
the
like,
hell up.
okay, I'm about to have this wife. I want another child. I want to have a do-over. I want to live a life of luxury like they do in Beverly Hills. This Atlanta. This is not Beverly Hills, baby. In Beverly Hills, they do get down over there too. Make no mistake.
Exactly. They've been getting down on all of them. They get down on
watch both shows. But yeah, I think she, like I said, I think she's trying to grab a larger audience, especially if she's about to do country music. I would rather her focus on that than if she think this was a plot. In my opinion, she just should let it play out or take control of the plot. If you think this is about to happen, take control of it. Have a one-on-one with Drew. You at all this time, you never spent any time with Drew.
Right.
Only interaction with Drew is when you was in Drew's phone saying hi to Black. That's the only time I saw it.
And I still remember Portia saying, "Oh, I know how you are with singers. Episode 1, don't start nothing with Drew." What's that about? Kay is not as innocent as she was trying to act.
All I thought about was Tamar. I was like,
Kay not that innocent. She's not naive and just I don't know. I'm so aloof. I don't know what's going on. She knows. She asked to be on here. Nobody came and recruited her. So you know.
And I was gonna say she should have addressed the oyster thing the night before, but I forgot she said somebody told her later on that night, so she didn't know.
Well, no, but look at that face she made.
When she made a face, so she definitely felt the way when she said it.
Yeah, so something must have, and nobody was even thinking
side-eyed Portia since that conversation with Kelly though. But my whole thing is like, if you watch the show, you know how Portia is, and she talk a lot, but she really non-confrontational. She don't be saying nothing, so she's not going to give you like an intelligent conversation that's going to come to any type of conclusion. So it's like either you're going to address it and move on, or you're going to not say anything at all, because you're not going to get anything from Portia, and you're really not going to get nothing from Drew either. Huh?
No, she's definitely not Drew. She think everything is about her. I said this in my review. Like, look, Portia just got done having a conversation with Kelly about her nether regions. So maybe she was just talking about herself.
Yep, I said the same thing too.
She could have just been thinking about herself. Kay
Yeah.
just think everybody she is after her. Nobody's worrying about you. You just got here. We don't even know you.
Or
Pinky
she
is
could have
actually
been talking about Kelly, because Kelly said she had
I'm so
the chili
frustrated
cheese
with Kay.
Frito.
I'm so frustrated with Kay.
It's
It's
wrong,
like,
girl.
girl, I'm rooting for you, and this is what you do.
right.
And then you bringing up about the rumor 8 years ago.
Right.
I'm like, nobody thinking about that. People don't know that Love and Hip Hop situation or time.
I forgot all about that.
I forgot about it completely until she bought
Me
it.
too. Me
The only
too.
reason I even remember that is because I'm in New York, and the whole thing with Angela Yee and her getting Angela Yee's ass about it. But other than that, I have forgot all about it, y'all.
I forgot about too. I'm like, no, okay. I'm
every
saying
issue
no.
she has, she brings it to the table. Like nobody's thinking about her, and she brings it. Nobody's thinking about her in Black until she brought it up. I had forgotten. If she didn't say nothing else about him, we would have moved on. She keeps
and everybody who watched Bravo don't know that kind of K Michelle. Nobody didn't know that. That's why I was so frustrated with K. Like, girl, no, why would you bring that up?
That wasn't even something that happened on TV. That was something that happened off of TV.
So do we feel like she doesn't have a storyline because she went and got this husband at the last minute? And so it's really only that and her music, but that's not.
It's her country music, and then
and her leaky booty
and her leaky butt.
Ooh.
I mean, I
we don't. I mean,
her suture.
You talking about we tired of the basement, but we tired of hearing about your leaky body parts too. You've been talking about this for years.
I think she in her head insecure about her body enough, and she's so worried about this. But she bringing it up. Nobody else brought it up, honey.
Because she got more smoke for Drew regarding Black versus Portia regarding the puss comment. I would be more upset with Portia. Yeah, don't nobody really want to beef with Portia like that. They all scared to get Rock'em Sock'em.
Portia was trying to get some understanding, like, girl,
they know Portia like this. Be upset with Portia though. We don't know what Portia was talking about. Like she just assumed Portia was talking about that. I don't think Portia was talking about that. An hour
she
before.
Said that's what the person on the phone had told her. Well, maybe not the oyster comment directly, but
automatically. I'm gonna need you to sit back and do some more assessment. Let it come to and be ready. Like
she already said Portia. Or you think Portia was really doing all that? It just so happened that these oysters came out that Portia didn't even order.
I'm going in okay with Love because I'm frustrated with her. I've been rooting for her. I still want her to be on the show. I'm not one of the. I still want her to be on the show. Even Kelly, Speaker Box Kelly, as I don't mind her being on the show. Only person who I didn't care for was Phaedra.
Yeah, Phaedra
being on the show.
Phaedra brings nothing. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody got a role to play, and Kelly is one of them. You got to admit that.
Cynthia doing more than Phaedra, and Cynthia friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cynthia is doing more than half the cast. I mean, she's hosting a trip.
Yep.
She's a friend. Got Cynthia working too hard to be a friend of.
Well, it go hand with. I said in my video, it go hand in hand with Cynthia because she also, if you're looking at her hats. Angela got that's her clothing line or something, her accessory line. So she promoted that Cynthia? And she promoted this tequila, huh?
Oh, that's Cynthia's hats and clothes.
Yeah, that's the accessory line. Yeah,
they still got her doing too much.
Report.
I mean, that's why I said it's like a payoff. Like she get to promote this tequila, you get to shoot a scene out of the state with the ladies. It's like you got to give and take, but the whole thing. Yeah. So
ain't nobody else got anything going on. Nobody else can plan a trip. I think Pinky's handling her freshman season better than Kay is, and that's ridiculous.
Yes, even at least Pinky got in the paint and
right. And look, she got.
I'm waiting for that Kay to show up. I really am.
The next morning, Pinky was cool. Like, thanks for everybody for checking on me last night. She done moved on.
Okay.
She done got her little sip, got her little buzz, got sick, and said, "We ain't doing this. I'ma just chill."
Listen, like Cynthia said, no more TED Talks today.
You so sick.
Word.
That was
she ain't have not near one left. So they get into a conversation about what Shamia said in regard to Drew. And how they were talking about Kay telling her basically to be cool because they was going to make a mountain and a molehill. And Drew says, it's not about you, but you asked the lady a conversation. So there's that. And she feels like Drew feels like Shamia is the drama. That's where we start to get this whole thing where it's all Shamia. Shamia is the scheme that Todd had set up. So Portia's like, all right, let's give her a minute talking about Kay. And Phaedra and Angela, they're like, they don't know what's going on. So the group separates it and they go to discuss it in their little separate corners. So Kay's talking to Pinky, Shamia, and Kelly. She says that Drew, Portia, and Phaedra are indeed the culprits, and she feels like they're playing with her. The trauma of the rumor still hurts, it's building up, and she'll end up cursing all them folks out. While over in the room, we got Angela, Phaedra, Drew, Portia, and Cynthia. Cynthia just chilling back there, child. Like, this is not what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be getting ready. So they decide to go check Twitter and see what's going on. And Kay has posted a tweet saying, if it takes a group, plot, a rumor, or scheme to bring me down when I'm coming in love, you already lost in the game and lost in life. So everybody is confused, child. And Portia is offended. She says she brought her into the group and she wants to know who it is. And she wants her to trust her to stand up for her. Portia, please. And then Kay get on her little soapbox and her little tangent because Kay likes to talking about people with no talent selling synthetic hair. Of course, we're talking about Portia and the other one fighting for a home with the man in the basement. She said, don't worry about her and her hot pocket. Whether it smelled like a sardine or a Glade candle. Her vagina has gone through many changes and it's married, and you don't know this version of the cookie, child. So Shamia knows that they're coming for her, and like clockwork in the room, Angela says Shamia wears all the expressions on her face and blames them for the demise of her and Portia's friendship, which she does. They're asking, is Shamia putting a battery in Kay's back? Drew brings up Phaedra eating dead people. I don't even know how we got to that, Drew, but Drew just be talking. And Phaedra says your enemy basically doesn't have to be my enemy. So let's get into that real quick before we get into this whole Shamia of it all, bringing the ladies into the room. We start with you, Candy. Well, how do you feel? What do you have to say about these two different conversations going on about Kay and what the heck is going on?
I don't know.
I
What
don't
the hell
know.
is going on between my sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain. I don't know. The outside conversation was like, it's so now we got a group divided again. We got the outside people that's sleeping outside with the people that's in the house. Shit's weird, and it's like, it's it seems like it's contrived, like it's intentional, but I guess because they bonding over what happened outside of the big house, they're together as a group. I don't know. Kay saying she told Shamia and Kelly about what happened here. Kelly saying in her confessional, she don't remember, she don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, in the house, um, it's like they know Kay be tweeting. So let's check and see what she got going on, because I know she tweets. So let's see what it is. Now y'all putting whatever together, and y'all got y'all own thoughts. Now you creating stuff that might not even be. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what she was saying in those tweets. But I just wish wish they would just talk, because there's no resolution to nothing that they got going on. Nothing is ever resolved. And when they split up like this and have these side conversations and make all these remarks, I hate keep saying this, and I said it about 5 times. We creating and producing a TV show, but it just makes for good television, but then again it doesn't, because it's like, what's really going on here? The dead Phaedra eating dead people, I think that came from Pinky. Pinky said that, and I forget what episode it was, but she said that about when Phaedra
She
mentioned about her
did, but
eating.
Cynthia told Drew, and that's why
Yeah,
Drew
so
brought it
that's where
up.
that
That's why I was
came
like, Drew,
from.
why, that don't even go right
I
here. Why
I
are we
don't
bringing
know.
She'd
that
have
up?
been a bad at it
I don't know,
because
but
it
I
did
don't.
jump to her
Everybody
saying
need.
that.
I hope
Yeah, I don't
so.
know. Everybody in Cynthia bed with their clothes on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully they clean.
Shayna, what say you about the dividing of the ladies like they like to do?
Yeah, I mean, we could tell that there was division, but now it's just more evident. Yeah, like it's just, I don't know how Angela keeps getting away with starting all this mess and nobody saying nothing. Like, Angela, what you mean? How you gonna argue? How you arguing with Shamia talking about, oh, you should have been telling us Kay's business? Like, girl, are you what? Are you okay?
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't think she meant it like that. I took it as like if somebody is like hurting her in this group, like and she's in tears, like
that's still not Shamia's business to tell. Kay is a grown woman.
If Kay is your friend, I would be like, I'm riding from her, like, oh, somebody making my friend cry. I have to approach these heifers.
No, if Kay tells me her something in confidence, I'm not gonna say, "Oh yeah, you know, you was making."
Well, I don't know why she I don't know why Kay mentioned it in the first place. If you ain't gonna tell it all.
Especially if Kay might have told her, like, I'm not ready to talk about
it. I'm serious, like, cause like somebody hurt my friend. I'm stepping to them bitches.
Why you got Angela looking at Shamia booty like
that? But she more than mentioned BBL and professional.
They was all mesmerized with them cakes, baby. Sheesh.
Yeah. Nobody said
my whole thing,
bounce.
The only thing I'm gonna give Kay is she found out the information the night before. When she came downstairs, I don't even know whether she was going to discuss it or not. But Angela is not going to play around with her job. So Angela's the one that brought it up, and that was Kay's answer. I'm gonna cry about it and tell y'all I'm not going to tell you. But this is what it is. But I'm not going to tell you who said it. So
when Kay said I'm not ready to talk about it.
She barely said who was it about.
She probably told Shamia, I'm not ready to share. So she told Shamia and Kelly, I don't want to, here's a little bit of it, but I'm not ready to share with the group. Right. Why would they then go and share? Angela saying, it's Shamia's fault. No, it's Kay's fault. Kay knows who her problem is. Kay is grown.
Right.
But Angela
is like, it ain't my business to tell.
That was crazy. Every time she starts something, like when she started that argument between Portia and Kelly, and then Portia rolled her eyes at Kelly, like, but wait a minute, Angela's the one who started it.
It was two things for me. It was like, okay, it's about K. Michelle, and then it changed to Shamia and Drew, and Kay had directed that
always behind
Shamia and Drew, because she said I told Shamia to make up with you or some shit. She did.
She told her to let it go because she keep recreating drama with her and Drew, and she's like, "Can we just move on?" So I feel her on that one.
Yeah, me too.
But it can't need to take her own advice because it's like, why do you have an issue with Drew? Do you need?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was focused on. It was
technically this is the first time we addressed it in the group.
I feel like it was addressed when Kay said, "I don't know that man." That should have been the end of it.
Well,
even when Kelly said Drew throw a rock and hide her hand, like, what did Drew ever do to you? Like, that is just such, like, come on, that's an easy, like, we tired of y'all just picking Drew to just, like, that's how it's played.
Kelly, I know you ain't talking about why you all up in Pinky face and up there saying she eat meat. Shut your munchkin ass up.
So she worse than Drew, if anything. Y'all just keep on picking Drew, like, this low-hanging fruit.
Kelly, if you don't get your lollipop gill ass
I was trying to remember if it was something with Drew and Kelly from last season. I couldn't remember, because I was just
no,
okay.
Kelly just
no,
because everybody was on Drew's ass last season. I couldn't remember if Kelly was on that bus too.
Kelly following behind Shamia, who was also a follower, is actually insane.
Kelly had a problem because Shamia had a problem with Drew.
Shamia only had a problem with Drew because Portia had a problem.
Exactly.
And they don't even got no problem.
Yeah. Like, y'all, I'm like, you ain't got no problem with Drew. If anything, y'all have more in common than y'all do not. Y'all both going this messy ass divorce with these messy ass men trying to blast y'all and putting y'all through hell. Y'all should be bonding. Like, what the hell?
She was trying to have an issue with Pinky, and she got a lot in common with her too until they decided to make up.
They don't be doing no bonding on this show.
Said, like, girl, I done told I don't say you ate me. You forgot you was on
I
camera
hope she
saying it, and you know
forgot.
producer
I
gonna
hope
do
she
a
just forgot
flashback.
and did it.
So
Cause
these
she
ladies, they're supposed to be getting ready for this gala, but Shamia in her swimsuit decides that she want to talk about it because she says y'all not about to put this all on me. So the ladies is mesmerized by her backside. That's why I said here's the backside. Okay. Shamia says just because you don't F with me, don't make me your fall person. She got the info last night, the same time as Kelly. Her, facial expressions be damned. She's like, my facial expressions is my facial expressions. Um, and then she asked Kay to clear her name, and Kay does. Kay was like, she ain't the one who told me. I told her not to say anything. I'm like, thank you. I hope that we can move on with that, but probably not. We probably won't bring that up again. Um, and Shamia was kind of saying that Kay can tell her business when she's ready, that's the problem with the group. And Kay says she's hurt again, but she's not ready to deal with it. And that she clocks the little comments again. We just going through the same conversation over and over again. So we go through the black conversation again, and it elevates. Next thing we know, Drew's scooching on her chair. Kay scooching on her chair. We standing up. We knucking if you bucking, okay? Kelly tells her, no, Kay is telling her, like, this ain't no TLC. I said, here we go. And she don't care about the man in the basement. And Phaedra saying that Kay had all the Memphis reads. And then Drew goes and calls Black, who says you barely want to attach to me, so why would you attach me to her? All I said was she looked good in her DMs, but Drew insists that she ain't know. Portia brings up the plotting, and Shamia telling Kay stuff so she can feel some type of way about Portia. I said, all roads point to Portia. Angela chimes in about Drew and her adding to the demise of the friendship. And Shamia says that, you don't need to insert yourself in my situation. Shamia calls Angela messy. Cynthia comes in and breaks it up and sends they behinds off to glam, where they got, dress lady, jewelry, makeup. Any commentary on Shamia's booty and them going back and forth about nothing?
Man, I mean, good. Shamia looked good. Another Etch a Sketch body. I'm not shocked. It's definitely a new BBL or whatever. She looked good, huh?
Yeah, I said, yep, it's
If
gotta
you
settle.
notice from her season last year, you know she got something. Even Angela,
Her body
like, I
looked
don't
good
know why
last year. She
Shamia
just
got us
was
having a meeting with her BBL, her new BBL.
she was just
Shut up, her new
self-conscious about
BBL.
that stomach last season, but her body looked good last season.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I said that. Like, she looked good. But yeah, she just want to show off her body. I mean, if I pay for it, yeah, show it off. Show off that Etch a Sketch. She look good.
Baby, the child, that boo, I'm sorry, never mind. Mute.
So silly.
What was you gonna say,
I know
Candy?
she was about to say
Baby,
about that
shit,
booty. Go
Shamia by
ahead.
those, I don't damn etch a sketch. That shit look like it's homegrown. It don't look etch a sketch.
Oh, it's Etch a Sketch.
Yes.
They look a
Okay,
little
you
hard.
I was gonna say
It's
her
Etch a
stuff
Sketch.
look like
It
it
look
looked too fresh. Like her boobs didn't settle. The booty looked rock hard to me a little bit. Like it needs
yeah,
time to settle, get soft.
it didn't have that nice little
When I say
that little
Portia
wiggle, that
body,
little jiggle. We like it.
Portia
Like
body
Richie
came a
Keys, like
long
that's
way
it.
from we first seen them on the scene. They did not have
Yeah.
all of that.
Just Rhonda,
They
all of them look like, baby. It's okay.
But this whole Drew of it all, K Michelle. I'm like, why
They
can't leave
all
that
look
black
good.
stuff alone, honey?
Yeah, that body done. And Gerald ain't even looking at it. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I don't know what to say with the whole
Just for that
Drew
look.
and
I'm gonna
the
make her look
K
at
of
it
it all.
again.
Please, no.
We knocking and bucking and ready to fight. They wasn't really ready to fight though, but they was knocking and bucking.
Well, because Drew said, you got me effed up. And then she scoots towards the edge of her seat. And then Kay did. I was like, girl, you better be careful because, the whole leakage of it all. But,
Ooh.
Ain't nobody
I'm
saying this. You wasn't
serious.
scaring nobody. Like both of y'all, just sit down.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. I don't think she was trying to scare her. I think she was trying to get up and walk out at one point, because she did eventually walk out to call that man. I'm like, y'all giving this dude too much camera time for me. I cannot with both of y'all. Stop talking about it. And I don't think Drew was trying to put this man on you. You putting this man on yourself and letting people know about your stank puss rumor that happened like 8-9 years ago. Like, come on, Kay, let's get it together. Like, now that's gonna be trending, and I hate it for you, for real. Now people gonna be looking and searching. When I say I'm so disappointed in Kay, and if it was a plot, let it play out, and you have something ready for the mother. Okay, when it do appear, and I won't. It won't. I don't put none past whoever told her it was production, or is it a makeup artist or a stylist, whoever's in the room, or whoever they've been around the most on this trip or during the show, period.
I
Because don't
feel
they
like
usually pick
production is
their
being
hairstylists and stuff for
extra
the show?
messy this time.
Huh?
I said I feel like production is being extra messy, extra messy this time. Sorry, I was like she was in, then she was out. I
No,
blinked
I
and I
don't.
missed it. I feel
Child.
like the editing and just, I feel like they the ones that brought the thing to Kay. To be perfectly honest with you, but I ain't got no
I don't
proof.
put nothing past Kelly, because Kelly was mighty quiet, if y'all noticed, during this whole shebang, unless it was heavily edited. They edit her out. Speak about Kelly was mighty quiet. She barely even said anything.
I feel like it wouldn't be
And she
Kelly or
usually
Shamia because
say something.
the other ladies don't really
I don't
fool
think
with
it's them
Kelly and
either.
Shamia. So how would
Yeah,
they
I
know
think
to,
it's the
you know what I'm
producers
saying,
too.
to tell?
That's
Is
what I'm
Kay
saying. It's
talking?
either
Miss Kira
producers
talking?
or a stylist or a
Yeah,
makeup
Kara was
artist or
talking.
something.
Okay, let me go back. I don't hear. Let me
I
go out. I don't
was.
hear Kira.
Okay.
Oh, damn. You can't hear Kira? Oh, damn.
Mm-mm.
She the host.
That's what she said. She is.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so I don't put that past, like I said, production or makeup artist or stylist, whoever been around these ladies that they
You don't
have in
believe that,
common.
Ron?
Because I'm pretty
You
sure
don't
they
think
got
that they
somebody in common.
was coming over
Exactly,
there for a
Rhonda.
movie?
They're thinking, oh, I can't believe y'all so fake. My goodness, I thought that y'all was different. Girl, shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
And if
irritating.
you really want to make this whole big change, and this wasn't the place for you to be, like it's different, but it's not that different. Like this is not a
I,
kumbaya sisterhood type of like it's reality
I
TV.
understand that she don't want to be the old K Michelle. I get that, but
Hmm.
I can't
yeah,
think of a reality show she should be on, honestly. If that's the case.
No. Mm-mm.
yeah, I
She
get
could just
that.
go back to
She don't
doing
want
her
to
whole
blow up. I get that.
that's the one we forgot. She can go back to doing like the bots type of situation
Yeah.
if she.
She said she's having leakage again.
Mhm.
But see, the
That's it.
thing is, she
That's all
does
she
watch,
did.
and she's like, "I'm taking all this stuff out. Look what the surgery did to me." And then she goes and gets more surgery. So then it just kind of like defeats over.
Well, because I
And
think she's
I was
blaming it
cringing.
on the illegal injections. I think that's her whole thing. So,
I was cringing during her confessional, because you have more energy in your confessionals than in real time, and then you have Twitter fingers during
They
that
all
time.
do.
Like, that's not how the show. Even when Portia got your ass together on Twitter, like, girl, that's not how we do that on RHOA. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Say it in their face. Like, come on, Kay. Like, I know you ain't no punk.
They had to make a whole Twitter segment for her in what episode 2 or 3 just because she won't stop. Like this shouldn't even be allowed. It should be in a contract. Like, nah, you gonna have to discuss whatever on the show.
Yeah, in their faces. Like, yeah, you have more energy for Drew, and Portia holding you back, because I ain't letting no bitch touch me, holding me back, and I got beef for her. Because you said Portia, Phaedra, and Drew. Drew is the only one getting heat.
Well, you know her and
Why?
Portia will get into it later.
yeah. I think people be hesitant to get into a Porsche because, like I said, Porsche like to fight. So, and I think Kay really don't want to be physical, like they were over on Love and Hip Hop. So that's the only thing I
It
can
looked
give her
like
because I
Portia
don't
is
have no confrontation
genuinely
with me
trying
and
to
Porsche
try with
either.
this lady.
don't know, because I Portia's so full of shit. I can't.
But she's not
Even
good
if
of
she
an
has been
actress.
genuine,
Yeah, she's
I
not a good
can't
of an
read it.
actress of being genuine. If she can't stand a heifer, she just can't stand a heifer. Like a Kenya of it all.
Yeah.
This shit was funny as hell to me. Because it didn't
No.
make no daggone sense. Like, what are we doing? Like, what is it? Then Drew
I
gonna
was
go
confused.
and call Black, like, what? Like, it's a, I don't know.
And he was on the ready, child. He said, "I am camera ready with my ring light ready to go."
Boy, if you don't
There
sit
ain't
your
no ring
fucking,
light. He looked like he was in the bed with natural lighting, with no shirt on, and he was giving ill.
but
Yeah,
Shamia think
I'm just saying,
Shamia
he
think they
spent
plotting
yeah, that was
against
not
hours
her,
at the
sexy.
ring light.
and but
That
then
was
they
not sexy
plotting
at
on
all.
Kay. But Shamia think everything gonna be on her because they talking. Child,
I
it
don't
was just
mind
too much. It
Shamia
was too
taking up for
funny.
herself.
They
Like,
Yeah,
was
true, true,
they
true.
was about to put that all on Shamia. They really was, and
Mm-hmm.
it really didn't have nothing to do
I
with
want.
Shamia.
Yeah, Angela definitely woke up Shamia because let's be honest, Shamia been making faces. She really been quiet. It be Kelly who's doing most of the fucking talking. Oh, I ain't mean to cuss like that, but doing the mostly the talking when they in group session. Like for real. Even on the Sprinter Bus when they complaining
Shamia's
about the
biggest thing
room, Kelly was over
is
talking
Drew.
Shamia. I was like, what the hell? Huh?
Shamia ain't been having too much to say. I said Shamia ain't been having too much to say. Her only issue is Drew, which I don't get why they won't let that go. But
And she said,
Shamia ain't
"Hun,
been doing nothing else.
Angela and Drew is the demise of that friendship." I'm like, if your friendship was so solid, these two witches shouldn't be able to infiltrate y'all friendship. Like, come on.
Exactamundo.
Like,
They
if you
blew
had a
that thing
solid
open like
foundation
a
in
feather.
your friendship, they shouldn't be able to infiltrate it.
It
So,
was
what
already
you
on the
talking about?
edge. They,
Right. That's what I'm like. You
yeah.
live in delusion. Even Candy alluded like y'all French. Even I will never forget that season because Candy was on the house with Portia as for real. Because after what her and Frazier did, and her what's her name? Who Mama Joyce got together, Candy friend,
Karma.
Karma.
Karma,
Karma.
karma.
They was
Karma.
cracking up because they was like teasing her because she talking about she couldn't make it to Shamia's wedding due to child.
She couldn't fly,
Child,
and then flew to
she
go
couldn't
do something
fly.
else.
Ever since then, ever since the
I think it's just.
ever since the
I
Phaedra
think
was doing
Shamia
this.
really misses the. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I think Shamia really
But I
misses the
want to know how
friendship, and she really
why
wants it
Shamia
back.
Yeah, that's what
why
I'm saying. I
Shamia
think
made
she's
Angela be quiet.
mourning the
And
friendship.
so,
Just be honest.
yeah,
But why Shamia made Angela be
I think
quiet
she
though?
still wants to leave the door open. Huh?
I said, why
What'd
Shamia
you say?
made Angela be quiet?
About what?
Because
She
Angela do
told
need to
she
mind her
told
business, though.
she shut Angela down. Angela had nothing to say.
About
She
what? Her
was
being
talk she
messy
was
as fuck?
yeah.
Angela
She was
said,
Yeah.
like,
okay. I don't think that phased Angela. She said,
yeah,
I'll
she said,
take
I'll
that.
take it. She said,
She
I'll
said,
take it.
okay.
But I'm just saying,
Woo.
she said, I'll tell you about yourself, but I need some I
She
guess you
said,
call
I
her
need some water.
I guess she was
She said,
calling
I need something to
Shamia
drink.
thirsty. I'm
Thirsty.
assuming she was calling
Right.
Shamia
Yeah, she
thirsty.
said, I
I
gotta
don't
get some
know.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she said, yeah.
I'm
Candy,
like,
she said
Angela,
she
okay. All right, Angela. You my girl, but
I
yeah,
think
it
Shamia
was
trying to leave that door
funny.
open for her and Portia's friendship. That's why it's easy for her to blame everybody else instead of the two people involved. And Portia never says anything about the friendship, and neither does she. So here we are.
But then they're always asking
that's the
Shamia.
problem.
Drew is always asking Shamia about the friendship. She's not asking Portia. Or they're
Portia.
not showing us that she's asking Portia. So it's like, why don't you
Yeah,
ask
because when they
her?
was in the bed talking about it, and I think Angela said she blames me and Drew for the demise of our friendship. Portia was just sitting there, and it was crickets. Portia ain't nothing to say about it. Like, well, that's that.
Well,
Yeah.
she had an opportunity to
But I
say
guess,
something then.
sometimes go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I guess sometimes, if you really depends on how you feel about somebody. If you really, really love them, you
Ew.
feel a
I hope
way.
not.
And if you don't love them or you never really care, it doesn't bother you. So it seems like Portia is not in the caring space as far as the way she's showing, but Shamia still cares about Portia and what she had or whatever it is.
100%.
She's showing it, and then it's like Portia really didn't even care about you because you apparently she don't, because it's like she's not showing
Evidently.
anything, or maybe that's just how she's acting. I don't know, but it just
No,
seems
I
like
think
it's
Portia really think that Shamia probably
That's what it's
disposable.
given.
Yeah,
Even
like
last
Portia don't even really
season, when they
care.
got to it, it was given it when she was at the table, they messing with that silverware. She trying to have. She
Yeah,
don't really care
clank,
about that
clank,
lady.
clank, clank.
She never
She was
did.
playing jingle bells at the damn table. Like,
She
girl,
like,
When
please.
what
she
else is
showed up
going on?
for
Like,
Shamia's
Also,
Yeah.
birthday, 10,
they
10
got a
hours
soul
late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They
she
got a
didn't care.
soul I think
So
they
you can
did
tell.
something.
she only
Yeah, you
cared
can
if
tell
she
who was
had a
genuine.
flunky or a follower up behind on the show.
Kelly ain't hitting the same like Portia.
And she got her own peach.
I
Shamia
agree.
got her own
She
things
may
going.
take something rather than nothing.
I'm not
Child.
taking that. Only Shamia will take that China treatment. Like she up there trying to make people happy, but no. What about your own happiness?
She take it from her husband. She take it from her friends.
Like, girl, no,
Child.
She
stand
said she
up.
was a people pleaser. She need to go to therapy and get over
That's
that
Yeah, that's
ish,
what I'm
child.
saying. She's
too
trying to make
hard.
people happy. Like, F
And
that. Like, I'm
I
not
understand
calling
that
my
too.
happiness.
But when COVID came, nope, can't do it. Nope, 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 nope.
Tried to
Do it.
replace Portia with Kelly, but it just ain't hitting the same.
No, it's
Yeah.
No,
not.
it's not here to say.
It's not. No.
Mm-mm.
So wrapping these ladies up, Dynasty meets Dallas is the theme, and they get all of these jewels. I didn't get no pictures of that, child. When they was trying on hundred thousand
But they were
dollars,
showing the
$90,000
value. I was
dollars,
like, oh,
all different thousands, up with thousands of dollars. And Phaedra was
oh
like, "Are you single?
gosh.
Phaedra, don't be trying to hit on the jewel man, okay? Because he was bling blinging on out." The ladies look good though. Drew apologizes to Cynthia, and she says she has a headache, so she's gonna meet them there. I knew at that moment it was gonna be what it was. Um, it's raining cats and dogs, but they're an hour away. They get their police escort over to the place. When they're on
I
the
hate
way
to see the
there,
hour away. Ugh.
that's crazy. That's crazy work. Um, that's in this doggone secluded location. I guess
In
it's out in
Dallas,
the
does it be
country.
like that? Gee, but the good houses, woof.
Yeah, I guess they're out in the big houses out in the country, and they got to go maybe into the city. And so they get a call. JC is a wreck, baby. He's supposed to be the rep for the people, but he is over there
Do
crying
it.
him a
Ugh.
river. Because I'm gonna say they had a storm. Cynthia said it's a hurricane. A hurricane don't move in and out that quickly, so I'm gonna just say it was a storm, and they had to move everything from outside to inside. I said, why would y'all not check the weather and have a backup plan? Like any event that you're doing outside, you check the weather, you have a backup plan. But they moved the stuff inside. We get there, it looks great. The husbands are there. Well, we know what's the name husband ain't there,
Significant
child.
others are there.
Shamia husband ain't there, right? Yeah. So
Partners
and
or
Charles ain't
whatever.
there either, but two of the husbands is there and Mike. I don't know why we still dragging
Somebody
this
had to be
Mike thing. I
home with
thought
the
we was
kids for Charles, probably.
closing the door with Mike. That's true. I don't know why we. I thought we closed the door with Mike when Portia said she ain't want no more babies. But here here he is.
That's they acting. Jeez. He getting paid to act. You
Where
know,
is
that's
Sway
that day
at?
pay.
Bring Sway on over there.
That's the
It
day
didn't
pay
need to be a
acting.
man. Just bring Sway.
Whoever was available.
Not whoever was available. Pinky is
For
calling
real.
her husband for backup because she ain't trying to get into no shenanigans on over here with these ladies. So if you need to pull me to the side, pull me to the side, do whatever you got to do. Cynthia has said the night before that they were going to crown the tequila queen. So they all coming down like they in the damn Soul Train line, baby. Phaedra twerking in this dress looking like Marilyn Monroe. And at the end of the day, Cynthia can't choose. So she let them all be the tequila queen. They having a good time. Angela's throwing, Pinky, when she drunk, she gonna throw up. This one gonna cry. Portia gonna sleep with your man. I said, come on, Angela. They having a good time, and then Drew shows up when it's over, which is exactly what I thought was gonna happen when she said, "I'll meet
Yeah,
y'all over there."
we know
Okay,
Drew is late. She missed late of it all. I'll be surprised she'd be on time.
extremely late.
But she looked good
And then
nonetheless.
Cynthia just reflects at the end on the trip as they're packing what friendships are mended, what friendships weren't mended, and blah blah blah. Mo, what you got to say about this gala? Wasn't too much here
Not too much going
in this
on. I
last
mean,
scene.
there's
So
Nicklin. The whole crown of it all, everybody winning the crown. It was funny. I'm like, why you got them put them on the spot for the clapping of it all? Because I barely heard claps for some of them ladies, but
mm-mm.
Pinky, you and your hats needs to stop. I know you got short hair. I like your cut. I like the natural cut. I like it. Um, but no to the hat. Yeah, it just looked crazy.
I like
Everybody look
hats. Her hats just
decent.
don't always go with the occasion. That's the problem. This one is huge.
I mean, I know it's fit the dynasty thing because it's over exaggerated of a soap opera soap opera of it all. It's like over dramatic of a like if you ever watch Dynasty, it's like it's very dramatic. It's over the top. So if that's what she was
Hmm.
going for, kudos to you. But yeah, like you said, it's the type of hat. But Shamia, baby, you in this wig is not doing it for me. Sorry to you. Sorry to you and your egg. I know you trying to go for it. It's the high old school wig, but it looked dramatic. It wasn't just me. It could have been the heat because the heat had to have a time with hair
Ooh. The back of
or the
Angela's
rain.
wasn't backing either, but I was letting that go. When she got in that
It either the
sprinter or
heat or the
whatever, I was
rain
like, ooh,
or the
No, that
must
was
have been the
combination.
before she
rain.
bought out the house. That shit was all matted and chunked up in the
Ooh,
back. Yeah, no,
Oh jeez.
no.
When Drew got there, finally she looked good. K Michelle looked good. You know, everybody looked good for the most part. Especially they got their diamonds on. They got an escort. I know you better have an escort when you wearing thousands, hundreds, almost $1 million worth of jewelry all
escort your
together.
ass put back and put that shit right up. Thank you.
Okay, and you partying and dancing because that shit can like slip off or somebody could like do a quick 1-2. But I don't
I
know if
was with
nobody they got
Cynthia.
any
Do it have
grifters
a
there.
do it have a double clasp on it? Because what are we doing here? This is kind of heavy. And you said $100,000.
Yes, yes, yes. But even Kelly short ass because you know sometimes she have a hard time with her clothing. She look decent. um, yeah, I hate that Drew was late, and I'm glad this
Do you?
huh. I
I
like
said, do
Drew
you
look,
hate that
but
Drew was late?
not really. I really didn't care. Um, it was being sarcastic at best, but she did look good nonetheless. I'm glad that this we finally get the tequila gala of it all, and what's his name? JC was going through it. He
Hmm.
was crying. I thought like something
Right.
tragedy happened. It was a tragedy for him because he's putting this together. I know he heartbroken that he couldn't give Cynthia her visuals for being the outside thing. But you got this big lovely
I
house,
think because when
so
he
it
left the house,
worked
he
out.
said, that's the one thing you don't have to worry about. And then he got his ass over there and it started raining. He's like, oh,
I was like, oh,
oopsies.
poor thing. Poor thing. Oh goodness. I'm like, oh, Cynthia probably
Shayna,
glad
yep.
it's over, honey.
Hell yeah. Shayna, any thoughts on our final scene that we finally got to this gala? We can go back to Atlanta now next week.
I just didn't understand the point really. Like, are we giving out samples of the tequila? Are people supposed to be buying the tequila? Like, besides that little crown thing that I mean, I could have did without that. What else is the point?
I think it was
Why do we
like to
need to
try the
drive all the
tequila
way
too.
to
I
Dallas?
think they were tasting it, and weren't they supposed to? Because remember when they had that first dinner there, weren't they supposed to be tasting the food that was going to be served at the gala? I think that pairs with the tequila, something to that effect. Don't get me to
Yep.
lying because
It's a
they didn't show
partner.
none of that.
Yeah, maybe they try
Well,
to
they
keep
showed the
it
food, but
lighthearted.
everybody was arguing.
Maybe they try to keep it lighthearted, but I don't like. We could have done this in Atlanta. This wasn't even worth the trip. But I mean, none of that. Yeah, Drew was late. She gonna keep coming late. Then she shouldn't even be allowed to film. Like, you can't come. Like, everybody is leaving together. This is ridiculous. Like, this don't make no sense. And I'm always late. To come and when it's over is just disrespectful. Other than that, I mean, there wasn't really nothing going on
She
here.
was over there singing "Happy Birthday" and everything else, child. I was like, girl, who is we singing "Happy
It don't look
Birthday"
that good
to?
to be that late. Like, I mean,
Ooh,
And it's an hour away from the house, so that's another time to add to it.
She went back inside first after I heard that little argument with Wiki. So how did everybody else get dressed on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She late, and then you got to add that hour to get there to it.
She said she had a headache, baby, so
she ain't calculated that right.
Around.
She went inside first. She should have been dressed first.
She probably wasn't even trying to get dressed, child.
Well, she said she had a headache. She said she'd meet you there.
Yeah,
she was BSing. That's what she was doing.
Candy. Mother. That was her excuse to Mother Cynthia.
Candy, your thoughts on the final scene here?
I'm like Pinky. If I knew sign language, that shit was so damn funny to me. Drew, why? Girl, you want to kiki and ha hee with your mama and them cheering or whoever and birthday. Girl, your head was still hurting, boo boo. And then you were still getting made up. So what was Drew doing? Like, I don't know. And I don't want to say she was trying to avoid K. Michelle because all you got to do is ignore her.
I think that's what Shayna was trying to say.
It was, I guess they're producing TV. I don't know, because to me it makes sense. You don't have to not go to an event because you don't want to be confronted by somebody to have a conversation, because you don't have to talk to her. So there's that. You can ignore her. She can talk to herself. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Like, that was an approach. You can ignore her. I don't know. Everybody looked nice except for Shamia and Pinky's hat. Phaedra looked, and Angela looked gorgeous. They were top tier. They were beautiful. What's his name? Big Mike. He made a mention about the house, you know, by being taken to the house, whatever. Sir, shut the F up. Shut up. What your house said? What you? I mean, like.
I just ignored it.
Be quiet, sir. Paid actor. Who called him a paid actor? Somebody did. Paid actor, big arms as
he's a day paid actor.
Who did call him a paid actor, actually?
Huh?
I said, who did call him a paid actor?
Well, yeah. I'm just ready for them to get back to Atlanta so we can have this conversation like K. Michelle said. But because K. Michelle has a feeling Portia did this, or Portia got something to do with something. Was it Portia? Yes. Is it Portia or was it Drew? Portia.
Yes, it's Portia.
It's like, why you?
But the energy was towards Drew. That's why I'm confused.
It was easiest.
Portia, Phaedra, and Drew. She said actually.
It was but you was giving it all to Drew though, and your conversation
last
with Drew
week
was
in
about
the tweet,
damn man, about Black. It was never about the issue. It was about Black. So Portia ain't got nothing to do with Black. Phaedra ain't got nothing to do with Black. So that's what I'm saying. Talk about it. Say what you got to say, or stop all this misinformation.
She confusing me.
Yeah, like, cause what is it? I don't know. Shayna, you so pretty.
Thank you.
Damn, you said like she ain't never been pretty before.
Oh,
she did. I take like that. Thank you.
I'm acting like K. Michelle right now. This shit is weird to just say stuff, you know, whatever. You know, make it make sense. I don't know.
But, you know.
I don't know. This was a funny episode because the shit was funny and it didn't make sense. And I gave it a damn 8. And I'm going to leave it right there.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 too, even though it was getting on my nerves. It was.
Yeah.
At the same time, it was entertaining, but getting on my nerves at the same time.
It was because it was a lot. It was a lot going on, which I like a lot. I like a lot going on, but I like it to make sense, so I won't take it away.
That's why I say I don't want to play a game of Clue.
But it was a lot going on, and I appreciate it because that's probably the best episode so far.
Well, thank Angela messy self for moving the train along.
I think when Angela and Pinky was getting into it at dinner.
Yeah,
but that was just a scene. This whole
episode.
This whole episode.
Child, this was a long, drawn out scene.
Like, that scene that was long made sense. This doesn't. Like, I don't even.
Yeah, this is like playing Connect 4.
Y'all arguing, and I don't know why. And I just keep hearing the name Black.
And why is he a factor? That shit pisses me off. When I say that pisses me off,
really like that. Like,
that's why I say it pissed me off.
Yeah, like, why is he a conversation piece? Please. Why?
That's what I've been saying the whole time between Kay and Drew. Like, why y'all keep missing this name?
We knew it was going there.
Well, anybody,
a couple episodes back, I felt like we was going there.
And then when Shamia doing all that whispering at the table, like, on the phone with him 3 hours. Like, and then Drew
That's
take that
passive
and go
aggressive.
left. Like,
That's that passive shit. That's that
yeah,
passive
especially when
shit.
you're not getting along with somebody. But then Drew hears about it, and then she goes left. She didn't say you. She said if it was her.
I do
Everybody
appreciate that
everybody's going
Shamia told
left.
everybody, like, listen, even though we're supposed to be getting dressed and leaving, I have a problem. So I did appreciate that she brought it to the group.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't mind her,
Talking about
making up for
it right now.
apologies. Kelly was like, when Portia was like, we need to have another conversation. Kelly was like, no, we don't, actually. So I can appreciate all of that. It's not as fake as K. Michelle trying to make it seem. It's like, look, we just filming a show. And that's it, y'all my coworkers.
Yeah, Kelly liked to hold it because even Portia at the table was trying to squash it between them two or try to have a one-on-one. They think she think they should have another conversation alone. And Kelly said we good, and then I see the previews. I'm like, you not good. Stand on it. You ain't good, girl. It's
Like,
okay to be on
we don't
Portia's
want to have
neck
another
after
conversation.
she said you with a married man.
Mm. You said we need to have a side conversation. A side conversation about what though? Like, we ain't no side conversation because we ain't gonna be good, and that's that.
Who, Portia and Kelly? That's why Kelly said I'm good on it.
Right. That's why I was like,
But she not good on it if you keep going against the lady.
But there's never going to be no resolution with Portia. So it's like, what's the point? You are persisting.
I'm making her giving up a name.
Man.
You saying who this married man?
Right. And I don't think she said I'm good. Like, oh, we're good now. She said I'm good. Like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, like I'm good on it.
Like, we don't need to talk.
Yeah, because then she apologized to her about what she said. See, that's what I'm talking about. These apologies. You meant what you said when you said it. I don't mean to say it in front of everybody. Girl, shut up. You did meant to say it. So now somebody brought it to your attention. Now you try to take it back. No, you already said it. Leave it where it is. It ain't going to change nothing because you struck gold.
And she only said that because Kay was up there complaining again. Like, man,
that's
who
why I don't
cares?
like apologies. You meant that shit. Stop.
Yeah, but I don't think Kelly was saying. I think Kelly was being straightforward. Like, we don't need to talk.
Yes, we don't have to talk about it.
Oh no, there's nothing to talk about. I'm good.
But this is why I say Kelly confused me because she's fake. 1 minute when you in the scene at the tea, you want to hug it out with her. Okay, this is given like all is forgiven. Then you call her Horsha. Then you mad this lady brought you flowers and she ain't come physically to your event. Bitch, pick a lane. Either you mad or you ain't. Why would you want Portia to come to your place if y'all she's saying that you slept with a married man? Like, come on, like Kelly
ain't doing that no more because she said I'm good.
Well, yeah, when they brought the rose, she said,
yeah, she was like, she ain't doing that now. That was weeks ago. She said, I'm fine now. I don't need to talk to you no more.
Yeah, but she wanted her there. That's my thing is, why would you want her there? And you call her Horsha. And you not okay with her coming to you somebody you slept with a married man. I'm not gonna be on that fake stuff. Flowers. She sent flowers. Good enough for me.
They hashed it out on that sprinter, and I think there ain't nothing else to talk about. Like, they need to have that argument.
Did they hash it out?
Because how many times do we need to see them same conversation anyway? Like, we already seen it enough.
I'm gonna need Portia to give up that married man.
Deidre got involved.
Give it up.
Find out this mystery person.
Stop.
Don't bring somebody up and then you want to hold. Well,
I don't believe that's true anyway. That's not the situation.
Don't worry, I'm saying. And then he gonna favor. I know the person. I don't trust none of y'all hoes.
Because even Drew tried to say, well, maybe she didn't know he was married. And it's like, oh no, she knew. Like, I don't care. I don't even care. That don't take away from Portia sleeping with Simon. Portia flat out lied, said I never slept with a married man. Anything else you say now, I don't want to hear about it because you just lied through your damn.
We keep skirting over that. We done went all the way to Robert and came back, and I'm like,
she lives in Delulu. Yeah,
is there a clause in the contract we can't bring up Simon?
Right, we skipped over Simon.
And was this the episode that Kay said that Portia messed with her ex, and we were referring to Robert?
On Twitter.
It can't be Robert because whoever it is, she was telling her business to, so she couldn't tell Robert her business. That's
yeah. I don't think it's Robert. If she is, she definitely needs to see the lady.
Yeah, it got to be somebody else. Somebody said it was Mano, and then somebody said it was Mano. Then somebody said it was a football player. So I don't know.
Who was the one that said
I don't care who it is. I really don't care.
Mano is the one that said something about the scent, but somebody said it was
Myth Hits.
Who?
I thought it was Myth Hits. Toya's husband, ex-husband.
They said about
multiple people.
Yeah, was it Mano? Oh.
I think
It
that's where
could have been
Angela
man
Yee
on.
got it from.
Maybe that's why Angela Yee let it slide. You know, that's a homeboy.
Yeah.
Could be.
But
Mhm.
but
And if
then it
he
says
feel
a
that way,
football
he feel
player.
that
So
way. She didn't deny it, so she said, "I got my badge redone umpteen
That's
time."
what made it so cringy,
So she
Shayna. When
zhuzhed
she was
it up.
saying that, I was like,
Maybe it did because she said, "I done got
Y'all
why
can
did you
drop
bring
in
it
the
up?
comments if y'all know who we talking about, child, because I
And I'm
don't
gonna tell
even know who we
y'all,
talking.
when Portia was playing with them oysters, I thought she was doing that because she's a lesbian and that she might.
That could have been
That's what
it."
I thought.
I literally
I
didn't think of K Michelle at all.
and that
I
was
did not.
Cynthia oysters.
I did
Right,
not.
exactly. She didn't order them, so it's not like she was plotting to do this. They
Yeah.
weren't hers. But since they
Mm-mm.
I
came
thought.
out,
I
I
mean,
said,
hit
okay,
dogs
maybe
gonna
she.
holler though.
And
But
maybe,
maybe because it's an
unfortunately, I hate
issue.
Kay did that. That's what made me. I mean,
Yes.
want to
Why
say
did you bring that to the forefront? Because
right.
wasn't nobody think about this shit.
Exactly. Kay didn't
right.
deny that it was fishy. She talked about, oh, it was an
Oh
old
Lord,
disgruntled
jeez.
ex. Disgruntled ex. Was it fishy or not? What are you talking about? You got to rejuvenate it 2 and 3, 5 times and
Oh
Snapchat.
damn.
I mean,
That
she
is
said if it
take
smelled
away
like
the old.
sardines or a glade candle, it's
Just
hers.
because you got it snapped back, somebody, it's a marriage vagina now.
2
Okay.
weeks ago, girl, stop. I love
Hello.
Kay, but
Still
I'm
have
gonna
a
need her to
smell or not?
stop.
Because you had to nag that man to get down to that courthouse, and we still don't know if it's legitimate.
Yeah, his daddy had to her daddy had to get in your grill about saying this
Yeah,
came
so I
out of K
wonder.
Michelle mouth.
I
Not
wonder
mine.
why. I guess because it was a tender situation, and she already. Hell, I can't say she already heard about the plot because the plot was after they got back from the dinner. She heard about it, so it
Even
Was
if
wasn't
she
you
on
heard
before.
about it
So
before,
was
That's
she
where
on
I'm
but
losing.
Twitter
That's where
last
I'm
week
losing
though?
plot.
maybe it was a tender situation, and it's still in the back of in the front of her mind
She
about
said something
odors,
about
and
the
then
trauma is still there, or she's something she said about it when she
that's
was
why
in the
she couldn't be
little
on here.
circle outside with the ladies. So it's still in the back
Was
of
she
her
on
mind.
Twitter last week talking about she loved all the ladies, she left Drew
yeah,
out. Even
Yeah,
Portia was on that list.
yeah.
And then we get this week, y'all going back and forth. I'm confusion. Even
She
more.
was having a good time until the scheme that Todd had set up on her phone that night. And then all of a
I
sudden
think
she lost
the
it.
producers were behind it
She
too. Just to start that
is
mess.
she's
the
so
scheme.
confusing.
She is giving she is the scheme.
Yeah.
Or whoever in her ear making
Maybe
her
she's trying to get ahead of
appear
it.
to be
Like, let me try to address every rumor that somebody might bring to the table. We weren't even thinking about your nether regions. If they have
that
a
would be
That
the
y'all.
last thing I
Definitely not
Okay.
bring up
that.
from 8 years ago.
nobody cared. Like
The
she
way
did
Shamia
tonight.
talk about urine and pooping and scooping and peeing
Oh
and
yes, I
skeeting,
hate when
Uh,
she be giving too much details.
Right, yeah.
nobody won't think about
well,
cooch
Shamia
like
said
that.
that
Okay.
Rose had make her wet the bed. I said, what I
TMI.
do? Okay,
She's so
Shamia.
classy. Oh, she is just ugh.
She
I
is
think that's why
cringe.
Gerald don't want to be around her. She's embarrassing.
She gives country
Gerald love her
funky.
funky draws. So.
They probably
He might.
all like that in the bedroom. He just don't want her talking that way around the peoples.
It's
Yeah, they don't
given.
like to show that sometimes on
It's
camera.
given. Queen
Hey, Jay
Charlotte.
Coffee. I agree. If somebody came and
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
Mo
they're
said
gonna
that
talk about
too.
your smelly cooch on here," I'm not mentioning nothing until it comes up. I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Do you know how many times I
Nope.
gotta read?"
But you're gonna be ready for the hoes when they do bring it up. Come
Yeah.
on,
If
Kate.
your
Get
comeback
to
is,
Twitter.
"I got it redone 10 times," and that was the old cooch, girl,
I
you
wish
might
she
You
didn't
don't
say
know
no
this
shit like
one.
that. I wish she didn't say that. I was cringy
Yeah.
by
trying
looking
to
Yeah.
at
get
her
ahead of
mouth.
it.
I was
You trying to
like,
get jump
what are
ahead
we
of it.
doing, Kay?
Yeah. I'm
You made
not.
it
So
work.
disappointed.
If she
Especially when
can't
it's
get
Anyway.
something that
Drew
old.
in
It's
on it.
something old. It's nothing new.
Drew didn't mention anything about it, and Portia got her own cootie cat to be worrying about.
Since it's hot chili Fritos, whatever, Kelly.
Her
Yeah,
platinum
like
palace.
girl,
More like tainted.
And then the thing she said she had the door open, so you had the door open the hallway door open.
Yeah, that was odd.
So that sounds stupid. Like Portia be telling shit, they don't even go together.
She just lied through her teeth and don't even. She will stick to it though. She
You
will
could
not.
tell she had to tell when she
Because
lying.
why were you in the vicinity when I was taking a 304 bath to be looking at my cootie trois? Like, what are we doing here?
And then
you
like
heard
how
I want
for
that.
her to see
I could have
it,
been
all
talking
of
about
that,
something.
like
While we taking a little sprinkle? Ooh, it ain't even fresh. Ay.
so y'all all in the room
Ooh.
together. You had the bathroom door open, or did you have the hallway door open? Because how did she see? How did Kelly
Must
see?
have been the bathroom door.
You hitting it
And
with
as soon as
dial
it was all in there drunk.
I want that.
Did you say
All
dial soap?
drunk with the with the leg up there.
Antibacterial soap, girl. You gonna tear your
We're using
coochie up.
hand soap at the sink, and she thinks somebody whispering, "I want that." Girl, please.
pH balance all the way off using that.
She got it rejuvenated.
Yeah, but yeah, in my review that I gotta upload soon, I said like I don't believe anything Portia or Fraser say when they was on that bus about that marriage and her vagina that Kelly want her cooch. I'm like, I'm need a third party verifier, or you need to take a lie detector test for me to believe Portia and Faye.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't even want to hear about it no more. It doesn't make sense.
I don't want to hear about it no more either, but that ain't usually how it works, child.
Yeah, at least not the reunion.
Well,
you gotta suffer through it then.
Now we back to ATL next week. It's on who? Mo or Candy?
Shayna
next week.
Shayna.
Oh, it's on Shayna. Dang, I'm all confused, child. It's on Shayna next week. This is a rotating panel. So make sure you subscribe to all the channels and go on over there to Shayna's house next Tuesday evening. Anybody coming through on the replay, leave a comment, #replay, and let's let the ladies tell you what they got going on their channel, starting with Mo and going to Shayna and then Candy Love.
I gotta upload this RHOA, my Real Housewives review for 7, Bell Collector Birmingham. And I'll probably go live tomorrow for the Zatima episode 13. That's on Paramount Plus. If y'all watch Zatima, come and join your girl. What else? Oh, Divorce Sisters Thursday. The Boys and Euphoria Friday. I think that's it. Yep. And one day I might talk about Nemesis. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk
about. Nemesis. I know, right? Shayna.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll be at my house next week for the panel, the Real Housewives of Atlanta panel. So be sure to come over there, subscribe to all the ladies. I did do my pre-recorded Real Housewives of Atlanta, so that's already up. And I gotta record Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective Birmingham. So look out for those.
Girl, you was hanging in there with that Huntsville.
I know. I'm like, every time I'm ready to throw in the towel. And then they say they got renewed for 30 more episodes. Like, I can't.
I'm ready for the reunion.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that couple's trip next week might give us a little something that we can feel. But I mean, if anybody does Nemesis, I'll jump on that.
Okay.
It was just too much information for me. I can't.
Yeah.
I know, it's good, but I'm like, how the heck to break this doggone thing down? That's why I hate when they drop them all at once.
No screenshots, just
one episode at a time. Let's just take it too long. Just drag like at least 2 episodes at a time minimum.
You shouldn't need that many screenshots.
No screenshots, just pictures of the characters.
Andy said no screenshots.
No screenshots or character only.
No screenshots. Oh yeah, because you be snapping screenshots off.
Yeah, Candy, she go overboard. She be snap. I be like, girl,
that's a lot. Because so much happened. Like it's like,
yeah, but
probably character
would
probably be the easiest way if you're doing the whole thing.
And talk about it. Yeah.
But we need some of the side characters towards the end. Like people who weren't really main characters are important to the story, though. So we at least need a little screenshot of them.
Yeah, well, so just as characters, not
adding characters. Yeah, because we just do main characters, and a couple of people gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, we could do all the characters, but just as far as screenshots for all 8 episodes,
Yeah, no, that's just gonna be too much.
Yeah, no, not for all 8. Candy, what you got going on over there at your house?
You could do Tariq instead of whatever the son's name was, because he act like Tariq.
Noah. Tariq, cousin.
No, child. So yeah, whenever somebody does Nemesis, holla at your girl, because I do want to have a conversation. If not, we might have to figure it out this weekend. I guess I don't know if we are available to do it this weekend, and we shall see. Tomorrow, Tamika and I are back to the Oval, baby. And we will be back in our bag for the Oval. Please come join us for the Shenans because it's going to be lit. And I have not watched not nary episode when they first dropped it, so I'm going to be fresh and new to these episodes that whatever they're going to drop, I'll be new to it. But it's still going to be funny nonetheless because me and Tamika did not take that show seriously. Thursday we will be doing Divorce Sisters. I cannot wait to watch that because we know Hakeem is still alive, okay? And there's that. Sunday we'll do the Testaments, and then we'll be back down to Shayna's Boulevard for episode 8 of RHOA. Thank you for being the hostess with the mostest, Miss Kira.
Yes.
Yes. Why she make that
Sorry,
face?
my computer is just when I want to get off here, I want to start
This one's
spinning.
is
Jesus
something wrong?
Christ.
I'm like, okay.
What?
It was like this. I said,
Because you did
keep your
that right.
notifications
She was
on.
like, "Thank you for hosting," and then she made a face.
No, that was for my computer. Sorry. Yeah, no, that wasn't for. Sorry, Candy. As for me and my channel, keep your notifications on. I'll be doing a divorce panel, the sisters divorce sisters panel, if I can get it out on Thursday. But I gotta go get some dental work done, so I don't know what's gonna happen over the weekend. We're gonna play it by ear and see what I can show up for and not sound crazy. So thank you guys all for joining. Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel, like the video, and like I said, keep your notifications on, and we'll see you good people in the next video. Peace out, y'all.